Welcome back, Frac Crew. I'm Jerry with Frac Daddy Barbecue. Today, we're going to be smoking a New York Style Pastrami with a Texas twist. Heavy black pepper, post oak smoked on a pellet grill, and the biggest one of them all, the Texas crutch method. Now, we're going to take you back exactly 1 month and show you how we made this brine for this awesome Texas style pastrami. To start off our brine, we're going to toast these seasonings, and we're going to be using coriander, mustard seeds, and black peppercorns. This took us less than 2 minutes to toast up these beautiful aromatic spices. So now that I got them in my pestle, I'm going to crush them up so we can break them open, and it's just going to add extra flavor into the brine. So we just added our salt, sugar, and our curing salt. Now I'm going to add all of my aromatics. Here goes the garlic. Here comes the onions. And like I said, everything will be in a full description in our description box. So here we have our shoulder clod. And I had to do a lot of trimming on here to get the silver skin off so our brine will penetrate our beef clod. I'll tell you what, guys, this thing is looking beautiful. There's plenty of fat on the inside, and this is going to be phenomenal for some homemade pastrami. What I love about this briner bucket, guys, is it has this plate in here that we can set it in here, and you can push your beef clod all the way down to make sure it stays submerged and it brines for as long as it has to. So I'm going to go and I'm going to put this briner bucket back into my mini fridge, and we're going to let this brine upwards of 3 weeks to a whole month. Now it's exactly been 1 month to the date since we've had our pastrami in our brine. Let's open it up, and hopefully we still have a piece of meat left in there after 1 month in the brine. And now what we're going to do is just give it a good rinse to get all the peppercorns and extra spices off of here. Now this also helps getting off any extra salt that will be on here. So we're back over here taking a look at this, and this thing has firmed up tremendously. We won't be able to tell if we got a full penetration until after we're done smoking this. Let's get to seasoning this pastrami. So we're going to go about 2 parts black pepper. Now to reinforce the pastrami, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of ground mustard. We're going to do the same thing with the garlic. We're just going to add a nice hint of garlic. We're going to have 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. Let's give it all a mix. You can go on pretty heavy with this because we have no salt in this rub whatsoever. This is how your pastrami should look, a very nice heavy coating of black pepper, coriander, a little bit of mustard, and garlic. That garlic's just going to help everything pop. So we're going to be smoking this pastrami on some post oak. Now let's get it in a smoke bath. Put it sideways. Now I do have my thermodot to monitor my temperatures, and we're going to be monitoring it until we hit a 185, then we're going to wrap it. So back out here at the trusty old Traeger, we're going to check out this Texas style pastrami and see how it's doing. So we're going to try to treat this like a Texas style brisket by spritzing it with a little bit of water and apple cider vinegar, and we're going to keep smoking till we get nice and smoky. To take this Texas pastrami to make it even more of a Texan, we're going to do what they call the Texas crutch, and we're going to wrap it in aluminum foil. Originally in Texas, we do butcher paper, but here we have to steam our pastrami like Katz's Deli does. So here we are, we're just going to add some liquid to this, and this is going to act as our liquid so it will steam. Now we're going to put it back in here until it hits an internal temperature of 205 to 210. So now that our pastrami is done, we've been having it resting for about 20 to 30 minutes. The internal temperature hit 210 degrees, and I tell you what, it smells fantastic. This Texas style pastrami looks amazing. It's got that nice Texas bark, heavy black pepper. Oh yeah, we got us a good cure. Nice and tender. So I'm going to show you guys. This pastrami got cured all the way through. A nice pink to it. This cure did an amazing job. Tender, this pastrami is falling apart. Now let's make us a Texas style pastrami sandwich. We're gonna give us a generous portion like they do at Katz. Order for Frac Daddy Barbecue right here. Let's see how it is. You were recording that, weren't you? For my first time making this homemade pastrami, I'm gonna have to say we knocked it out of the park. Traditionally, you can either let it chill overnight, slice it with a meat slicer, or you can do it like this, a hot sandwich. This sandwich was absolutely amazing, and I promise you we'll probably be doing this again, but next time we'll use beef belly, which is traditionally used in New York style delis like Katz Deli. So guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Definitely need a pickle with this, a spicy one at that.